Hey, this is your host, Anthony Dinar, and your co-host, Brandon Hayes.
Hello.
And today we're doing Ghostbusters for Sega Genesis. This is supposed to be the good one, right?
Well, good in relation to what? Just Ghostbusters games in general typically suck.
Yeah, but this one is the most playable one that I've had the pleasure of trying out.
You never tried that Xbox One or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, we should pick up a copy of that in the future.
What? How's this one compared to that one?
This one sucks.
How's this one compared to the Master System one?
This one's great. So it's sort of similar because like you get to pick what like level to go to, so you drive around. Like in the Sega Master System one, you have to drive to like where the ghosts are at, and that's pretty much the end of the similarities here. Yeah, I don't know why you have bombs, but you're just going around like killing ghosts, so it's like a straight up platformer. It's just annoying because the spawn rate, which a lot of games have that problem, but it's just hard to hit things. And I don't remember the Ghostbusters ever having like a projectile gun like that. Like it was just the fucking stream gun or whatever they called it.
Yeah, and it's funny that you said like you're killing ghosts, which is kind of funny. Like, yeah, you're not trapping any of these things. You're just obliterating them.
Yeah. I see in the very bottom corner, there's a ghost there. You have to, like, kill one ghost in this level. So then what are all these? Are these, like, just...
Well, they're just minor ghosts, and then that's, like, a boss ghost.
Yeah.
But, yeah, then once you do that, doesn't, like, that's, like, a mini-boss, actually, and then doesn't the main boss appear?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, is, like, it's fucking bullshit, because, there's fucking 2 ghosts in here, because, yeah, you're right, there's a mini-boss.
Yeah, it's also funny that, as you're running around, you see, like, all these, different, like, safes like that.
Yeah.
And you're just breaking them open and taking the money. So, like, was that part of the Ghostbuster scheme? Like, that's how they got paid?
Well, they got paid and they stole.
They're just a bunch of criminals.
So this was bullshit too. Like I'm not counting, but it takes a lot of fucking hits for this guy to die, and you can see the hit detection because he flashes a little bit. Why is he still alive?
And that's not a mini boss or anything.
No,
that's just a normal enemy.
Yeah.
We also forgot to mention the fact that there's only 3 Ghostbusters in this. There's not 4. Like, they eliminated the black character for what reason?
A bunch of racists.
It really is. Like, I understand, like, picking different ones, like, Bakeman's faster, but, like, weaker with his weapon, or whatever the case may be. Like, they gave them all individual stats. They couldn't come up with a set of stats for Winston. Or how about this? How about not have Ray and have Winston?
Yeah.
Like, if you only have to have 3, why eliminate the one black guy?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I'm surprised they didn't put 4 characters in and keep the shitty Rick Moranis Ghostbuster. That would have been even more insulting.
Encounter.
So remember this from the movie?
I was gonna say what the Twilight Zone the movie. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that thing does kind of look like that. I don't know. This could have been in the cartoon. Who knows? I haven't seen that cartoon in so long, and it had some really crazy looking ghosts in it.
Yeah.
But the cartoon characters didn't have giant bobbleheads.
Yeah, I fucking hated that. Like, it looks stupid. And they're homing. Did you see that? Yeah. So, like, it's with your big giant fucking head. It's too easy to get hit as it is. Like, we don't need homing, you know.
I like how you turn into a mummy too. Like, what's the logic behind that?
Yeah, who knows? It's like, finally, okay, now we just got the head.
You should die and become a ghost, and then your friends come in and bust you.
Yeah, that would be cool. So now you got, like, the normal gun, right? And then you trap ghosts. You can try to do that, and they'll escape. So sometimes you don't even get to trap them if you don't do it fast enough.
And what happens?
You still count as beating the ghost, but that's it.
You make less money or something?
Yeah, probably. Just equates to points. It's a weird butthole ghost. Gross.
Like a butthole and a ball sack. It's a whole lot of things mixed together. Yeah, this thing is hideous.
And again, it's huge. Like, you have to avoid that. He takes up, like, way too much of the screen. And then you got all this shit flying around. Like, it's too easy to get hit. And I know I sound like a bitch, but, like, you can't... Like, it automatically gives you 10 continues. It's like, they want you to know that you're gonna die a lot. And that kind of shit pisses me off.
10 continues is a lot more than we normally get.
I know, but, like, I don't like this game.
So fucking Dr. Wily from Mega Man built all your equipment?
This is all, like, extra equipment that you can buy. I thought you were scientists. I thought you, like, made your own stuff. It's kind of dumb that you gotta outsource it, but... anyways, yeah, you can buy stuff, but if you buy a weapon, you also have to buy, like, energy from him. All of his weapons run off the same energy source, and you can only get that from him. Or once you buy one, then eventually, like, you saw one earlier, but we didn't mention it. Did you see Slimer fly across the screen? So, like, if you shoot him, he'll drop life. But the moment you buy one of those weapons from Dr. Wily, then what happens is Slimer will drop either health or that fuel, and that's the only way to get the fuel aside from buying it from that guy who sold you the weapons. So it kind of sucks because life is more valuable than that fuel, and once you buy something, you kind of fuck yourself when, like, Slimer does come around. You're like, oh, finally, like, I need some life, and you get fuel, you know, and those weapons aren't even that great.
Ridiculous victory dance.
It was sort of like a Russian like dance look like.
Right. So with those weapons, like, you went into Dr. Wily's store, but you didn't buy anything.
No, because he's too expensive.
Okay.
Didn't have, like, enough money, because, like, not only do I gotta buy a weapon, I gotta buy the fuel too. But yeah, it's certainly, like, playable. Like, I'm glad that, like, we got this game, but it's not a casual game. Like, this is something you would, like, to be a prick, you'd be like, okay, like, this is gonna be a challenge. How far can you get?
So this is still, like, leaps and bounds better than that Master System version.
Oh yeah, totally.
And you bought that Master System version a long time ago, and I told you not to.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Have you played that at all yet?
No, I haven't. No, but
I was right. I told you will never touch that fucking thing.
No, I will, because, like, it just reminds me of, like, being a kid. Like, that was one of the few games that we had, and I will bust it out.
That thing, though, it's funny that we mentioned that. It's, like, no longer the worst thing about the Ghostbusters franchise.
Because of the new movie. Yeah. You could barely tell there was a door there, right? Like, that was bullshit.
Yeah, hard to see.
But, like, I was kind of excited to play this, and then, like, I just kind of hit my braking limit, and I was like, fuck this. Like, I just was kind of in a bad mood the rest of the day. And I think it was mostly because, like, I wanted to play this. Like, I wanted it to be good, and, like...
And then it bested you?
Yeah, and it just totally fucking beat my ass.
How much did you pay for that privilege to be angry?
Way too much. Way
so much that you're embarrassed to say?
Oh, yeah, totally. And I don't want to badmouth the store because they're probably going to listen to us in the future. Yeah, and here I thought I was being clever. I'm like, I'm going to wait. Like, nope, that was a bad move.
Screwed yourself over.
And these little fucking contact lenses suck. Like, they're really hard to hit. Like, your gun doesn't shoot very far before it disappears, and you can only shoot like 2 at a time. And like they like do this weird arc jump, and it sucks. Like, I get so frustrated because like I know that they're there because I died, you know, like maybe a few moments before. Like, okay, I'm ready for them. I'm gonna get them, and they'd fucking own me. Like that guy. Like I'm waiting. I know he's gonna come, and you know,
jump too far.
Yeah.
I don't even know what these things are. Like, seriously, what is that? An orange? Like
with a surgical mask?
Why don't any of the ghosts look like humans?
Yeah, I don't know. And like they're just hanging above the ladder. Like, I have to get hit by those guys. It's just like, it's like taxes. You just have to do it. And then I miss my chance for Slimer to get life or fuel. Like, what the fuck? This game, it's not user-friendly at all. Oh, and then here's this bitch. Okay, so...
that's what I was asking for, though. It's a human-looking ghost for the first time ever.
Yeah. So, like in a lot of games, when you get, like, a boss that multiplies, only one of them you can hit. And then the other 2 are just, you know, decoys or whatever. And it always changes. Like, sometimes it's the bottom one, sometimes it's the middle one, sometimes it's the top one. And so by the time you figure it out, and you do hit the right one, like, then she disappears and then moves, and you have to wait until, like, the 3 ghosts appear before you can start attacking the ghost again. And meanwhile, you're getting your ass pelted by all her projectiles. See, that's the top one now.
Yeah, this looks annoying.
And I got to hit her once. So it's just a pain in the ass. I die way too much. But you're right, she at least resembles a ghost. Oh, and then I'm like, okay, so like I'll get from behind, like you know, I'll outsmart the game, because a lot of games are like that, right? You just got to like figure out how to exploit it. No, like they thought of that. You can't hit the ghost from behind.
Like, no, you're gonna struggle with our game, and you're gonna hate it.
So, like, as you start to hurt the ghost, like, they change colors.
Okay, so you want to explain that?
The color or the bubble
Your fucking
gun?
Bubble gun.
So, I bought that upgrade or whatever, and so, like, the bubble...
Dr. Wily's like, my prices are too high, huh?
Yeah.
I knew you'd come crawling back, you little bitch.
$3,000. Watch, this motherfucker's still gonna buy it.
It's like, well, if you don't like my prices, learn to make your own equipment, like in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, the bubble goes up because it's full of helium or something? I don't know. And, and so, like, it's easier to hit the ghost, and that was the only way that I could beat this bitch. And I'm wasting a lot of ammo, lots of energy.
Yeah, you're almost out of bubble solution. That's a really stupid looking gun.
Yeah. Burp. Burp. Finally. And you can only shoot that thing diagonally. You can't shoot it straight up or straight down. So, like, I'm struggling here.
Barely got that thing.
Yeah. And they just look weird. Like, that doesn't even look like him. Like,
well, they gotta kind of match the weird bobblehead design they decided to go with.
Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know why they did that. Oh, Slimer! Look, I tried to hit him, and I missed. I was like, what the fuck? You make this game too hard. This is an interesting, like, water creature. With tentacles that grow back.
Yeah, so is this thing a ghost?
Of a jellyfish squid. Yeah, sure.
Or maybe when people die, their ghosts just, like, become whatever they want them to be. Like, choose your own form.
Yeah.
I want to be a giant rock monster.
Yeah. And again, he's hard as shit. If you maybe weren't so tall and that giant fucking head of yours, you can maybe get underneath him when he does his swing. And so, like, that swing. But if you're too far from him, then he shoots, like, electricity, and he makes other, like... Oh, and I can't hit him from behind. He makes other rock things that hit you. Like, they're just too big. You get hit too easily. So here's another upgrade that I bought.
Okay, this looks 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you bought anything besides that shitty fucking bubble gun.
Yeah. Look at that. Like, I hid in the underneath the arc, and I still got hit because that rock exploded. I fucking hate this game.
You started off this review saying it was good, and you're glad you bought it. You taking all that back now as you revisit this footage?
Well, I'm not gonna sell it because I'm stupid, but it's not very good.
You're not very good.
That's true. And they need to make games for losers like us.
They do. Well, like you.
Oh,
I'm
come
not
on.
complaining.
You're a terrible fucking player, too.
Oh, I am, but I'm not complaining about this. But we have
Look
Elmo's
at that.
number
Fuck you.
adventure.
He hit me. What's that?
We have Elmo's number adventure. Or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
And I can't count very well either. And the ghost got away. Now I'm gonna fight a snowman. Oh, you remember that horror movie, The Snowman?
Jack Frost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It was Jack Frost. That dumb fucking movie, just like this game. But yeah, you're like, okay, like, I fought 2 ghosts, and then now here's my 3rd one? Like, what the fuck? And I need energy, I need extra lives. You can only hurt this fucker by hitting him in the top head. And so, like, he's too tall. And then, like, the little snowmen that come out that shoot projectiles, like, there's too much stuff on the screen. So I'm like, fuck this. I got 5 more continues, but I'm done.
Game rank normal? I think they're being generous there. So you're probably never going to revisit this again.
You know, like, I would watch you. Look, he looks like fucking Hitler there.
Well, maybe that's the reason why Winston's not part of the team anymore.
Holy shit! No, like, I would play this only because, like, I would watch you struggle with this and just play it enough to get further than you. Because that's really my only motivation.
There's no reason for both of us to waste our day.